Guys, so wonderful to have the opportunity to speak with all three of you today. I was lucky enough, being a Torontonian, the first thing I do when I can is head to Broadway. So I saw you guys live and I was moved beyond. And having the opportunity to see this film, it's brilliant. You guys are so great. Matt, for you, to be able to relive this character on film, what a special gift.
It's so rare. I can't think of many actors or any that I know, frankly, who've gotten to do the exact same show with the same cast and the same director in a different medium. And I'm so grateful that the Broadway experience was such a perfect creative experience with these guys. And the ensemble and the trust that we built together doing that show 8 times a week when we all had to bounce that ball around together on stage the whole time, I think it fed the work and it informed the work of the film, even though it is a different medium. And Joe Mantello just rose to the occasion in such a beautiful way and guided us and modulated us and gave us permission to really change things and find new things in the film and not be comfortable or settle into what we'd done on stage.
Yeah, and Robin, I was going to ask about that comfort zone because here you are, 9 guys. You're probably sick of each other after being on stage so much for that time. I'm just teasing, but then you come back, you reunite for the film, and there is that comfort zone. However, there's no audience there to laugh at the funny parts, to gasp at some of these this text. Tell me about that.
I mean, the beautiful thing about the New York City theater going audience is that they don't give you reactions for free. You gotta earn them. And even sometimes when your performance is worthy of them being earned, they just had a day where they don't feel like being verbal. And so we had performances on Broadway where there wasn't a lot of noise coming from the audience. Not that we did anything different, that's just the general mood that was in the air.
Yeah.
So in a strange way, that was kind of like a lesson into what the movie would be like. But also, there was, as an actor, I'm always looking for stimulation. I'm always looking to find something new. And if I don't have to pause for audience laughter, there's something else that starts happening between me and the other actor. So if I allow that monologue of the audience to overtake, or of the monologue affirming that I don't have one, I'm missing out on this new magic that's happening between me and my fellow actors.
Yeah.
So it's just as stimulating, just completely new.
Amazing. Tuc, I want to ask you, this isn't just taking a stage play and plopping it into into a film version. There are some differences. Tell me a little bit about that and about the freedom maybe that Joe did give you guys to kind of flesh out these characters.
Well, that's a really good point, because this is not a filmed version of a play. They didn't set up a camera and we just shot what we did. It's a very cinematic, rich, different experience. In fact, the first few minutes of the movie are what these 9 characters are doing before they enter the crucible of this apartment. And then at the end of it, it's bookended with what these 9 guys go off and do at the end of this, noteworthy evening. And I think it's a beautiful piece of art that shows life entering, what happens in a dramatic moment, and then how life goes on beyond it.
Yeah, Matt, it was your Broadway debut, so now you're an old pro, of course, But I want to know, at the end of the day, after people see this wonderful film and your performances, what is at the essence of this play? What would you like, because this is now a huge broad audience is going to be able to see this, which is wonderful. What are you hoping that people will take from it, and have things really changed beyond, in 50 years? Yeah, but no.
Yeah, I think what makes the play so important to tell right now, it's such an important story for right now, is that it's about the cost of oppression and what happens when society wants to marginalize you and tell you you don't deserve the same rights, you don't deserve the same treatment, and how that can affect people, and how this group of friends, they're like family. They've come together, and they have their ugliest moments in front of each other, but they're going to be there again for each other the next night. And in many ways, they're doomed to repeat this night over and over again until something changes. And sure enough, thankfully, months later, Stonewall happened. But you don't have to look too far today to see what the cost of oppression is, and to see what it means to have the need for change. So I think it's especially relevant that it's coming out right now.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Well, congratulations to all three of you. This is just wonderful. I can't recommend it enough. And what a pleasure, honor for me to talk to you today. My God, I can't even believe it. This is so great. Thank you so much, and have a great day, you guys. Bye-bye.